do you feel like they took away certain things out of the Bible? So it's like, how do you trust? Because how many, like, for the Catholic Church, what's the version of the Bible that the Catholic Church uses? Do you know? Should we Google it?
What do you mean the version of the Bible?
Because you know how there's different versions of the Bible, right? I know certain denominations, ¿cómo se dicen? Like different
testaments.
I don't know if that's what you call it. You're probably more informed than I am.
I mean, we read the Old and New Testament. We read the Old. The Old is most likely Genesis readings.
Okay, so Google just said, yeah, the Old Testament, New Testament. Mm-hmm. So who wrote those testaments, though?
Well, the Old Testaments, they were written by, like, people who,
You want me to read it?
Abraham and before.
I asked Google, who wrote the Catholic Bible? The Catholic Bible was not written by one person.
It's written by multiple people.
A collection of 73 books written by numerous authors inspired by the Holy Spirit over thousands of years. It includes 46 Old Testament books traditionally attributed to figures like Moses, David, and 46 other prophets.
Yep. And then Jesus, the New Testament is more of like the 12 disciples, where they wrote their stories after Jesus died.
And the reason I asked this is because, you know, 'cause we were kind of talking about like trust, right? And like trusting. And the reason I'm wording this way is because this was literally my thought process too. Because like my thoughts were like, okay, do we trust, you know how you said like the priest or whoever is in front of us teaching us the Bible, right? Interpreting the Bible. But like the Bible itself too is interpreted. So it's like the way my brain works, it's like the Bible itself is filtered and it's passed on through so many different minds
that it changes. It's so like the game where it's
the
like
telephone, right?
The telephone game where it's like we start off with a story and then by the end it's a totally completely story. I totally
And that was my thought process is like, because I don't need a book to tell me how to be a good person. I don't need 75 different people, you know, that had their interpretation that mostly were men, right? If I'm not wrong, I think 100% of them were men, probably. Like, all that created doubt in my head, you know? Because I'm like, especially like right now too, like, I hate the argument where like, oh, you know, females can't lead. Why not? Who is usually the powerhouse of the home? Who's usually the powerhouse as far as like emotionally?
Oh, my mom.
Yeah. And like that was another thing too that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. It's like, why is it all men? Why not females? Right? I don't know. It was just like certain things like that, because going into like the whole trust thing, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of frustration, like you shared, you know? What's your take on that though? Like how it has been filtered through so many different people, men specifically. How does that make you feel?
Honestly, I don't really think about it like that. But now that you brought up the point and me thinking about it, at the end of the day, like for me, speaking for me, I do enjoy reading, especially from the stories, because I don't think Jesus would also choose 12 people who would, I don't think Jesus would choose people who are actually gonna do any more harm, you know? Like,
how do you know he chose those people?
The 12? Well, from the Bible. And
I'm not laughing.
No, don't worry.
It just kind of
it's a circle, yeah. And at the end of the day, we're all gonna have questions. Like, everything is a question. Like, what about the dinosaurs? You know what I mean? Like, everything, Adam and Eve and the dinosaurs don't kind of go hand in hand. Like, we all have those questions. But I feel like when I go to church and I sit there And it does help reading and learning, because I do learn from what I read from the Bible. And I don't know how to say this, but it does get frustrating, just like how I said it before. um with the church, with the people in the church. I don't think that answered your question.
Girl, I forgot what I asked. I forgot what I asked. I feel like right now, I know I have like my little note card right here, but I kind of am just going by how the conversation's going, you know? Because I feel like if I have these questions, surely there's other people that have similar questions, you know? And I feel like at the end of the day, I kind of go back to how I said it at the beginning, you know, the way I see it in my head, at least, is like religion is more of like a structure to me. Some people may need a book. Some people may need, you know, certain rules to get to where they want to go as a person, as a soul. And some people don't need that. Some people are fine exploring their own individual journey and what comes with that, the growth that comes with that. And as long as it works for you.
For some people, it can even go both in hand.
Yeah.
Which I feel like for me, that is the case, going hand in hand.
Overall, I feel like this was a really good conversation about the differences and perspectives too, because we kind of touched on faith too, and everyone has, how you said it, like everyone has the right to believe what they want to believe. And I feel like the important thing is like if you're not hurting other people, you believe what you want. You know, you do what you want with your body. You're not hurting yourself. You're not hurting other people. Because literally, like another thought that I had whenever it came to my spirituality is like my faith comes within, and people can literally put their faith into a rock or an object or whatever it may be. But like your belief, the energy that you put out into the universe, kind of going into like manifestation or prayer, you know, the energy that you put in, that faith, I feel like that is the energy that makes things happen. Like that energy can be put onto, again, you know, a structure, a person, a rock, a physical object, does not matter. But it's like the energy, the faith, the belief that you have within. And I feel like that's pretty concrete when it comes to like all around the belief system of religion and spirituality and beliefs and people, is the energy. We can't deny that, you know? Like even like with science, like science proves, you know, energy cannot be created or destroyed.